And with recent legislation passing, Germantown schools are being forced to make many difficult decisions. Here's Tiger Life reporter Noah Certion with some more news.
Jake and Brent, new numbers that I found show that over 3,000 students attend these 3G schools, 2,000 on the high school level. And when students first heard about this bill, you can imagine they were pretty upset.
The student body was not pleased with the bill.
Students frustrated with the bill that went through Tennessee legislature early last year. The bill proposed by Republican State Representative Mark White and Senator Brian Kelsey would prevent a school district from operating within the jurisdiction of another school district without an agreement in place. The bill potentially leaving the students that attend Germantown Elementary, Middle, and High School separated. Some students don't understand why this would happen.
Why break a community? Why break down a community that didn't need to be broke down?
There were also talks of tearing down Germantown High School. This high school that sits on Poplar Pike has been serving students for over 100 years. One student thinks that tearing down Germantown High is doing a disservice to the whole community.
Why? You take education away from children to build a high school or build a mall or whatever was meant to be built on this land. Why?
Calvin Nicholson is a part of the Save the G campaign. It is comprised of a group of students and alumni that want to keep the Germantown schools together. When Memphis Shelby County Schools and Germantown Municipal School District began negotiations for the future of these 3G schools, they pushed to have student input in these talks. In the agreement that MSCS and GMSD settled on, Germantown would acquire control of Germantown Elementary and Middle. MSCS would still keep Germantown High. A new high school for MSCS would be built in Cordova. There will also be a 9-year transition period. Students concerned about the whole ordeal were eventually heard, leaving them settled with the agreement that MSCS and GMSD came to terms with. These students even got help from the woman leading the largest school district in Tennessee. Interim Superintendent Tony Williams has always been in support of these students. In a press conference she attended with the Save the G campaign, she said that hearing the waves that this student-led group has made pushed her into joining the bandwagon.
I think for the most part, Kevin, it's been loud and clear that you guys have expressed passion. I've received emails, I received letters. Your parents are very vocal as well. So I took the helm of this role at the beginning of September, and so I heard it the first day on the job.
In the agreement, there is a clause that states that Germantown schools will eventually be dissolved each year, forcing a high school that holds a rich history to close its doors. Now, even though the future of the building that holds Germantown High School is still in question, Calvin tells me that no matter where the replacement high school is built, that it is essential to keep the Germantown High School spirit alive.
In every family, they have something that identifies them some way, somehow. Our culture is the Red Devil Nation. We can't have Germantown High School. I pleaded with them and said, give us Red Devil Nation.
Jake and Brent, Calvin also tells me that the student-led campaign that he helps create, he wants to let students know that you can do anything that you put your mind to. Now, there is also another deal between Millington Municipal Schools and MSCS. In this deal, the Millington schools will buy Lucy Elementary for $3.3 million. MSCS says it will make enhancements to this school until its transfer in 2027. We're going to have more coverage of this game coming up right now. The current score, 17-29, coming up right after the break. Stay with us.